Hi everyone, we are here today at Crabtree Falls in the Priest Wilderness in Virginia. It's about 3.5 miles round trip, uphill the first half, back downhill the second half, so it's out and back. We're going to be doing this hike today with Callie, who's only 17 months old.
You ready, Callie?
You ready for the hike? She's ready. The first 1/10 of a mile of this trail is paved and relatively flat, and it actually goes out to a nice little overlook before the trail gets real steep and goes uphill. And everything up to this point is still handicap accessible. So here at the first mile marker, 1/10 of a mile, but it gets a lot steeper and rockier up ahead. This is the next overlook spot that you can stop at. There's multiple all over the trail on the way up. Nice view of the falls partially up, and if you look over that way, there's another one just a little further down that you can stop and look at. The trail gains a lot of elevation and not a lot of distance, but it's actually not that bad because it kind of breaks it up into some short, steep climbs and then flatter sections. So right now we're hiking one of those. We're hiking one of those more flat sections. So you get a little break from the really steep climb. Yet another really pretty spot. You can view the falls part way up. The whole hike to the falls is 1.7 miles, and they've got these nice little mile markers every 1/10 of a mile showing you your progress. Here's another one of those little flat sections I was talking about where you get a quick break from the steep uphill. And even these parts that are away from the river, you still have some pretty awesome views through the woods and some big rocks and cliffs and boulders. So when you get to the steep parts, they've built a lot of natural steps into the landscape, which definitely makes it a little easier to get up. Callie, smile. Tired. We're about 3/4 of a mile up now, and as you can see, we've come to our first vista overlook view where you can kind of see the mountains in the area. So this is you get both kinds of cool views on this trail. You get the views of the waterfalls in the woods, and then you also get these big open scenic overlooks as well. This is yet another view of the falls. This one's kind of a double special spot because not only you get a view of the waterfalls here, but you also get a mountain view out to your left. And here's one of those really steep parts. Well, Everly made it up the first 7/10 of a mile by herself, and she climbed 440 feet of elevation. How do you feel, Everly?
Good.
And now she's being backpacked. There's this really cool little walk-through cave. Main trail continues to the left, but you can walk right on through this cave and it rejoins the trail on the other side. Callie, going in the cave, Callie. What do you think? Coming back out the other side. You drinking Camelback? And there we are, back out the other side. We're at yet another one of these really epic views. As you can see, the waterfall is really, really steep here, and there's moss on those rocks. It can be real tempting to try to go off the trail and get a closer view, but as you can see from these warning signs, people have done that and have sadly fallen to their deaths. So definitely stay on the trail, because that moss on that rock is very deceptive and slippery. And once you start going, you're not going to stop till you hit the bottom. Mile 1.3, getting pretty high. We're about 1.5 miles up, so we've only got a little bit more to go to get to the very top. But on this straightaway, you can see you're kind of coming out towards the actual top of the falls. Once you get to this next switchback, you can actually look up at the upper falls from beneath. This is the last overlook before you make it to the top. As you can see, you have a really beautiful view of the upper falls, but from down beneath.
I want to go. I'm gonna go.
We made it. Made it to the top. Across this cool little bridge here. Right before the falls, you have this nice view looking down. And then the really open view is just a little bit further ahead.
Who else is? Yeah, she's doing now. What about who else is coming out taking pictures? Nope. No, I'm talking about
Well, there you have it. We made it all the way to the top of Crabtree Falls with the baby. Totally doable hike if you take your time and enjoy the views on the way up. Callie, snack break.